Greetings, salvagers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven, Episode 6, Out of Gas. Really hoping that this Wash's Way has lots of good stuff in it. I wouldn't say we're desperate. We've definitely been in worse situations, but this ship is not running all that smoothly. So it's a asteroid hazard nebula. So if you're wondering about the nebula, an interstellar cloud of ionized gas, which has a draining effect on shields and prevents targeting jammers from functioning. That doesn't really affect us because we don't have shields. And then it's also another thermal high radiation sector, which is bad for power drain. So in the morning, I'll rally everyone to go clear Wash. Hopefully get the stuff we need. At least we're eating. At least we're eating, right? Please be crawlers. Please don't be robots. It's robots! Had to open my stupid mouth. Oh god, don't blow up on me. Get away. Go away. Okay, salvage. We have got... Oh, we have a slave collar. Oh, that's, isn't that illegal? Yeah, it's contraband. So I'm going to leave the slave collar alone. Take everything else. And salvage everything. Of course, this thing has no energy scrap, so... Screw me, right? And it doesn't have energy blocks. So, yeah, that's not going to work. Glitch is having a mental breakdown. And his latest mental breakdown is what? Where is he? Oh, he's being loaded manually into the shuttle. So that he can have a mental breakdown. I think he's catatonic? Yeah. He's unconscious from a major mental breakdown. That's okay. He deserves some well-earned rest. Do we need a little more room for activities? A little more free time, you mean? I would do it, except for we're, like, very desperate for resources. So it's trying to balance out, you know, crew mood with, like, the fact that we're almost out of power and almost starving. You have to sort of decide, what do you want? And in my case, I probably want resources than them to be slightly happier. It'd also be good to get out of this system, because the high thermal radiation in the sector, because it's the star, the primary star of this whole solar system is really hot. So maybe jumping to strange Callisti Swirl has a lot of alien activity, though. This is protected by the military alliance, so it's a safe place for commerce. So maybe going up to this northeastern solar system would be best. Doing that soon, because we're deep on the struggle bus at the moment, so... We'll be moving in a minute. You mean the ship's kind of cramped? If I expanded upon it, it would increase the mass, and then all jumps would be risky jumps. we have basically no more mass to spare. So to increase the ship, I would need another Hyperium hyperdrive, which I don't have space to build one at the moment. Ooh, I didn't realize someone was coming in. That could be useful. I'm going to sell them plastics and... what do they want to buy? Soft blocks, hull blocks for power and space food. It's a very one-sided trade. Oh, do you have energy blocks? No. No one does. What the hell, man? Not a great trade, but... desperate times. Alright, last thing I'd like to do is to get the mining done. I don't really know why they've... There we go. The mining ship is out now. I need to have a more of a larger drive, but I don't have space for it. I can make space for it. It's just not... it's a relatively low priority as far as I'm concerned at the moment, because I can just keep the ship small and not have to have more drives, and that's kind of what I've been doing. I mean, I could barely keep the ship, what we currently have installed on the ship, running and maintained as it is. So, like, having a larger ship doesn't help with that. So Glitch snapped out of his mental break. And I'm just trying to get the last 2 exotic ores, and then we'll be bouncing. Out of this cursed solar system. Yeah, living is more important than growing the ship? Exactly. And as you can see, we're barely living, so... Okay, it has been strip mined. Prepping the warp. And thanks to the downtime, a lot of the stuff that was broken down has been fixed and maintained, which is good. There's a derelict here. I'm gonna stop. Because it could have something really, really important. You just don't know. Or it could murder you, right? It's always a bit of a gamble. It's bugs, okay. I can handle that. Come on, Bugs. Come out and play. Bugs are really shy. Not coming to actually fight. To go seek them out. Oh, there's a dude named Novus here too. Transfer. Did I luck out? Yeah, I got an energy block. Sick. And energy scrap. Awesome. Well, sorry, Novus. I'm just going to have to leave you there. I really don't have the ability to feed another person just yet. Maybe someday. Well, 4 seems to be a pretty safe number for me. So we're on backup power at the moment, which isn't great. Oh, and we have a micro breach because we got hit. And we're just, like, venting. Could someone fix that? Perhaps? You know? Like, Di, I know you're having, like, a bit of a coffee break, but we're, you know, venting oxygen out of our ship. I think in terms of the... Okay, I have to force you, don't I? There we go. You've been forced. Okay, now you can all sleep again. They're not always the brightest. Di was like, you know what? I want coffee. You know, I know we're losing oxygen like gangbusters, but coffee takes priority. So we're not really going to be processing anything without any additional energium. But we'll scrap the other ship as fast as we can and get out of here. Think of it as like a fun little disco show. I thought this other ship had energium, though. Alright, I'm not going to bother scrapping anything, but I will expedite the rest of the transfer for stuff that we can just take off their ship. If Stevie could hurry. Stevie grabbed the shuttle all by himself. Oh, really? That's what you're going to do? Really, Stevie? I'm going to run around grabbing the credits. This is something I should have been doing the whole time, because there's usually, like, just random credits hanging around. There we go. Now everyone's on the ship, grabbing the things that I demanded to have. And all my plants died because we got hit again. And again, and again. These asteroid hazards are just killing me. Well, at least our, you know, one thing I could do is, close the doors, I guess? So that we don't leak out oxygen, like, everywhere just as fast. I mean, I could also close the vents, too. But the problem is, like, everything got hit everywhere. So I'm having to tell everyone to man the battle stations to do repairs into the night, which is going to ruin mood, but I have no choice. We vented, like, the entire ship's worth of oxygen out to space. And my people don't even know where to be. Why aren't you going to the bedroom? Oh, because it's bad temp. Yeah, it's freakishly cold. So we don't have, we're out of power. Did we at least, okay. So we did take everything off of that ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to battle station and just, like, jump to buy energium, because that is what we're lacking most. Except for... I have to force them even more. Yeah, we need to get that out of here. I have no power, and we don't have anywhere safe to sleep as a result. So if I make it to this military district, it should be better. Because it's a safer sector. Hopefully it's not as hot, because the sun of the last sector just, like, burned off all the energy that I had stored. Oh, are they? Is Glitch... It looked like he was out of oxygen. And, like, not trying to get more oxygen. In fact, that's true of Rosalind, too. Go put on your suit. Like, our base doesn't... God, this is true of everyone. Alright, everyone draft and go into the shuttle. Yep. I don't think the shuttle has oxygen, actually. So who of the people in here have the most oxygen? Die? Alright, Die, go get us warping. No? Where are you going? Calculate the warp. It's like herding cats. There we go. Alright. So, jumping to this system, I'm sure it has something that can be useful to us, I hope. So there's two. There's a research station and an outpost. And the military alliance is probably going to want to scan us, but that's fine. We don't have anything illegal on the ship. Can someone, run the trade, though? Or suffocate? You know, either or. Yeah, being scanned, that's fine. It's because I didn't... Oh, they're actually sweeping the ship. That's fine. I really don't care. I couldn't answer the phone because the power's off. Alright, if I want to tell them to please, for the love of God, prioritize logistics over everything else, I'm gonna lower every other, everything else here. So we need to run this trade for the Energium to get the power back on, or we're gonna suffocate. And my people just don't seem to be loading that dock. Alright, inspected... Yeah, they didn't detect anything. Am I missing something? Why aren't my people actually doing the loading? Alright, now I'm starting to force them. But I don't know why, because they're moving around, they're not doing anything themselves. No, well, Die is toppling over. Here, go into the... I find it weird that I'm having to instruct them manually. Seems strange to me. But, like, everybody is suffocating right now and just dying. So this might just be the end of the stream. Anyway. Glitch, you have a little bit of oxygen. Can you go, give oxygen to Die? And give oxygen to Stevie? Or whoever's down there. I don't even know who's down. And get in the pod. They also might have just collapsed from being on battle stations for too long. But the trade is, I'm not able to, like, load anything else in it, and, it's an incomplete trade. Yeah. People dying. Come on, load the item. It's like your life depends on it, because it kind of does. Alright, trade is now running. And we have the Energium. So, deliver it. And the base is back on. Could have been handled a little bit better. But the fact that I had to like start manually controlling everybody, it was kind of unexpected, I guess. Oh, was Dai's mental break murder? Is that what happened? What happened? Because crew member died. No, it was low oxygen. Okay, I didn't deliver oxygen in time. All right, well, at least I'll try to keep Stevie alive. Although Stevie should be fine, because we now have an oxygenated base now that we are running power. That's what happens when you run out of power, if you're wondering. It sucks. I thought I had a little bit more time in the last sector, but that obviously was not the case. What I should have done in hindsight is just that high temp system. I should have just gotten the hell out of there as fast as I could, because it required so much more power, and because I didn't have solar panels or anything like that to offset the fact that I was burning through my power supply. Well, rip, you know? Oh, nothing like an industrial accident to set the ship on fire twice? 3 times? How many fires in a row did I have? I'm gonna have to put you through an OSHA course again. Setting everything on fire. Well, the good news is I managed to park next to this base, which is keeping me pretty well protected from asteroids because their guns are running, which is good. So the jobs I probably need to manage most right now is maintenance, as like a lot of stuff is broken down, and the fact that it's broken down means that the farm's not really running, the recycler's not really running, so on and so forth. So I just highly prioritize maintenance, and I hope that they get everything fixed up and running, especially the CO2 here, so that we can get the farm going again. There we go. Because it was low CO2 because the CO2 producer got shot. Man, how broken was this recycler? Alright, it's finally repaired. After like 5 waves of maintenance. And other than the lack of energium, we are kind of up and running. So you want me to capture someone, but I don't have a prison cell. And you want me to build outposts and transport and capture prisoners, but I, again, don't have a cell, and I'm definitely not going to be able to afford to build an outpost. So we need a derelict. So yeah, let's go hop to the next sector for a derelict. We have incoming rogue bots. I'm going to raise the operations console up. And just guard until the robots are dealt with. The missions here is retrieve an item of interest, accept, and I'll talk to the other one too. They probably have the same. Oh. Wait, what? They're both... Okay. Yeah. Okay, here comes the rogue bots. Kicking the readiness level up to max. But being surrounded by other military ships, I'm sure I'm not going to have to do a lot of the fighting myself. No. Yeah, okay, they're already done. Alright, so in the morning I will go board this Bellafron and run that mission for them. Which will give me a little bit of food, which is good, because I'm kind of out of it. Ooh, this is really discounted Energium. I'm not sure people ate for today. But hopefully the derelict will have food. We ran the trade. Now, with a man down... Oh, there's my shuttle. The man down, we're going to try to clear this derelict. Which frightens me a little bit because the two military ships that are here didn't do it themselves. Yeah, it's robots. Of course it's robots. Ow. Stay away from me. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I think it's the last thing left. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right. Just a bunch of dead people. And then the items of interest, the tech blocks that they wanted. Honestly, the quest might have been more costly than it was beneficial. Because those tech blocks are worth a lot, and I'm not really sure it's worth the reward that I'm getting for it, but whatever. So I think I just delivered the... Nope. Maybe only delivered one of the tech blocks. I saw us dock there. There we go. Getting my little food rewards so I don't starve to death. And the ship has gone completely up into flames. Alright, well the scrubbers will scrub. That at least is a problem that will resolve. I wonder how hot it is. How hot is it? 272 Celsius. Nice, it's like opposite absolute zero. And probably full of smoke. Yep, completely full of smoke. So, lovely. Lovely. Like the surface of Venus. It is amazing on our ship right now. Gonna go with expedited salvage. I mean, if our ship is uninhabitable, at least the salvage ship is, like, maybe a little bit better. It's nicer over here, right? My scrubbers are really struggling to clear the air. So as you can see, we're just like sleeping with our suits on the ground. And every time, holy cow, I cannot make progress. So it just blew up my bed. I'm not even going to bother rebuilding it because I don't have 5 people. One of the issues is the military ship that was here that was helping to guard me from the asteroid strikes, because there's a sizable high asteroid risk on this system. They left, and I'm not being shielded to the north anymore. But the other problem is because the... Okay, yeah. The power nodes are getting repaired now. Because the power nodes were knocked out, the point defense was offline. Meaning that I wasn't really defending from the asteroid strikes. This is technically online. It needs some repair, but it is working once people are up. Whoa, that was close. So we're running some maintenance. Okay, both point defenses online now. And then Stevie went on a mental break. And because he did, no one was on the operations console and another fire. I thought I told them not to salvage. Oh, no. I was wrong. Yeah, just quit salvaging. We need to maintain our ship first. All the stuff with the like little teal boxes means it needs to be repaired. Because although this system is under the protection of the military alliance, it has a lot of hazards. It's snowballing? Yeah, as long as I can keep the operations console on with the point defense firing in the right direction, we should be in the direction of recovering. Glitch is running around repairing stuff, and Die is manning the console. And Stevie just recovered from his mental break. We are going to be getting hungry and out of power soon, though. Because the time wasted waiting for the massive smoke and fire and temperature to subside means that there wasn't a lot of progress on that front. Another thing I could do in the future, which I kind of forgot about, is if the ship is full enough of smoke and I can just vent it using the airlocks, that's always a possibility. Just to vent the entire atmo of the ship out to space, you know, as like a... I don't know, because that's pretty doable when things are bad, when things are very smoky. All right, so it looks like we're gonna need... We have Energium, or at least we have power for like 2 days, but we're gonna want some food. So let's see here. This is pretty inexpensive space food. There's another trade. That keeps us in business. So I'm hoping that running these trades will allow me to maintain everything, get everything back up and running. It looks like it. I mean, it looks like we're heading in a good direction. We've finally recovered. And bought a bunch of food, so that will solve the starvation problem. Now that the trades are done. Can I move my ship? So I would have to jump again. So I could move my ship to be behind, to be on the other side of this MFB trinket. That would be, yeah, well, we could do that. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Uses jump fuel, but that's fine. Come on. Somewhere to the nav. Oh, you know what? I might not have a navigator anymore. No, I do. Just Stevie's not doing it. So now we know... Oh, well, everything got shuffled. This isn't really going to help me out because of the way things got shuffled. That's one of the reasons not to do it, is I wanted to be to the southeast of Trinket, so the Trinket could shoot down the things that are incoming. But it was shuffled in a way that, you know, it's not helping me out much. Because these asteroids are still coming in. So the other thing that you could do if you don't want to get struck is just to micromanage it. So anytime you see asteroids incoming, you force high priority manning the operations console so that you shoot the things incoming, and then you can ramp that back down to low when nothing is inbound. It just requires a lot more micromanagement. But everything that broke down is getting repaired. Slow and sure. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. Getting lucky on the dodging here. Oh, that wasn't gonna miss. But Dai was smart and hopped on the console. I'm gonna force man the console. So yeah, that was a close call. Yeah, you can see them running around and just repairing everything that got broke. So we're almost done with that. I think it's just this door. Yep. Right as we repair it, I got hit again. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm fine, but like, it's hilarious. Well, apart from our, like, essentially zero food, this was sort of a recovery. I'll do a quick trade for hyperfuel for food, just so that we don't starve. And I think, ooh, that's incoming. That's going to hit us. Still hit us, but probably for less damage. Well, I think that's probably where I'm going to leave off. Having recovered, but really not in a good position for long-term survival. Thank you for watching Space Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow spacefarers,